University of Arkansas student group discovers the number of child abuse deaths in the state are underreported. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Jennifer Piñate. Child Protective Services relies on police to report when abuse played a factor in a child's death. But these students found a flaw in that reporting. KNWA's Andrew Epperson joins us now to explain how they found out. And Andrew, this is quite concerning.
Yeah, it is for sure. These students found that about 20% of child abuse deaths weren't reported in 2017. One happened in an apartment on Leverett in Fayetteville. One student says she hopes the information sheds light on a serious problem.
These are 8 kids that all died of abuse that weren't reported by Child Protective Services in Arkansas.
Emily Thompson was a part of a University of Arkansas journalism group that discovered a serious flaw in how child abuse deaths are reported.
These kids are often hidden in plain sight. They are not school-aged yet, and they're often not in daycare, so they don't have people besides their caretakers to see them on a daily basis to see the signs of abuse.
The work of Thompson's upper-level class called News Reporting 2 didn't go unnoticed by local police officers.
It was a good investigative report because it did bring to light that some of the cases we were investigating weren't being reported to the state.
When we talked to the experts, none of them were surprised by our findings, which I thought was particularly saddening.
Fayetteville Police Sergeant Tony Murphy says officers are required to call a special hotline when abuse is involved, and it wasn't common knowledge statewide.
Somehow, law enforcement in Arkansas, it fell through the cracks. If there was a child death, the death wasn't getting reported in the same way.
Murphy says Fayetteville officers have been diligent in correcting the problem since they became aware of it several months ago, and he says it's important for police across the state to do the same.
Kind of the important part of this project is just because we found those 8, there could definitely be more. That's kind of the troubling part.
The federal child abuse law is up for renewal in Congress this year. This requires states to track and report child abuse deaths. The journalism students want state lawmakers to see their investigation and learn the extent of the current situation. In studio, Andrew Epperson, KNWA Northwest Arkansas News.
Andrew, thank you so much for that report. The state's 5th medical marijuana dispensary is approved to open for business. Native Green Wellness Center in Hensley was approved by the Arkansas Beverage Control. This will add to the approximately $2 million made off the product. Those previously approved are Doctor's Orders and Green Springs Medical in Hot Springs, Arkansas Natural Products in Clinton, and Greenlight Dispensary in Helena, West Helena. A 6th potential dispensary, Fiddler's Green and Mountain View, will be inspected for approval this week. Happening in the River Valley, a large donation made for flood relief. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield presented a $5,000 check to the city of Fort Smith earlier today. It was a show of solidarity for the organization, as many of its employees were impacted by the historic flooding in that area.
Our operations were impacted somewhat, but many of our employees were directly impacted by it. So all the way from inconveniences all the way to having to move and rebuild. And so it really impacted us at the very core of what we do. And so we had to step up.
Andrew Carabonos with Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield says the organization will make a $22,000 donation to the American Red Cross. That will happen later this year. Families across the country have racked up about $1.6 trillion in student loan debt. Critics of a recent rule change worry that number will only continue to climb. At the end of last week, the Trump administration eliminated an Obama-era rule that aimed to ensure for-profit schools were providing programs that led students into jobs that paid enough to pay off their loans. Education Secretary Betsy DeVos said this gainful employment rule didn't treat all students in schools fairly. However, a top Republican in the Senate is working on legislation he says would reestablish and expand the gainful employment rule and simplify the repayment system for borrowers.
There are 9 different, very complicated ways to do that now. I think we can do it in 2 ways to make college more accountable.
Senator Lamar Alexander of Tennessee also proposing simplifying the application for federal student aid from more than 100 questions to just 24, which could add 2 million more students to the 20 million who fill out the form every year. In more local news, a new law to protect cyclists went into effect today. KNWA's Enkerika Azuka in Fayetteville with how it will impact you.
This new law is expected to give cyclists a little more freedom when they're traveling through intersections. Governor Asa Hutchinson signed Arkansas Act 650 of 2019 into law back in April. It makes Arkansas the second state to legalize people riding by bicycle, to treat stop signs as yields and red lights as stop signs. Cyclists will have the same rights as drivers, but will now be able to make a left or right-hand turn without having to stop after slowing down. While the law was backed by several biking advocacy groups like Bike NWA and the League of American Cyclists, some bikers like Braden Wiley are concerned.
No matter how many laws are put in place, the best person to protect you is yourself. You've got to be in charge and take caution when you're out on the road. It's up to you.
You can visit our website for a full breakdown of the law. That's nwahomepage.com. In Fayetteville, Enkerika Azuka, KNWA, Northwest Arkansas News.
Thank you, Enkerika. A local fireworks stand raising money, all for a good cause. Plus, several former Hogs raking in that money. How much Patrick Beverly and Bobby Portis will make in your Picture Nation report. But first, a look at your weather. Dan, showers just don't want to end, do they?
No, not for some people. They got a nice downpour in parts of Benton County.